Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Bob's Transportation Podcast.
Look at us making it back again.
I know, we survived to pod another week.
Still number one Bob's podcast, right?
Is that yet to be dethroned.
Yeah, number one.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, or I don't know if anybody out there is going to notice, but I did not give myself a formal introduction this week. You know, I think we're finally at that point where, you know, the three people that keep coming back already know who we are.
Are people recognizing you on the street now? Like, hey, I subscribe. I know who you are.
You know, the fame might be going to my head a little bit. You know, me and my wife were out at the grocery store shopping the other day, and this woman is like chasing me down. Oh, excuse me, sir. And I'm like, you know, I tap my wife on the shoulder. I'm like, don't worry. It's probably just a fan. Maybe she wants an autograph.
You had your marker ready to go to sign something.
Getting my marker out of my pocket. I dropped my receipt on my way out. That's it. She just wanted to hand me my receipt because she saw that I dropped it on my way out.
Thank you for shopping at Xmart. Yeah, that's great. Were you trying to sign the receipt? Like, oh no, you know, let me get you a hat. Maybe I've got a Bob's hat in the trunk. Hold on.
It was only a little bit embarrassing.
Yeah, that's all right. I may or may not have had that happen, so I don't know. I won't admit it.
Well, when it does happen, you'll have to make sure to let everybody know.
I will certainly brag about it. The first time somebody asks me for an autograph, I'll brag about it.
We go out to California for our next event. I might put one of the drivers up to it to get try to get your autograph.
Hey, I wonder if somebody's going to ask me to see my challenge coin.
Oh boy, I've got mine. Oh no, I got to look around because.
Did you lose that already? Come on.
No, I didn't lose it. I promise I didn't lose it. It's definitely in my backpack.
All right.
I think. I might have to borrow yours.
At this point, I believe all of our drivers have received a challenge coin. I thought that was a pretty cool thing that, maybe we should get into why they got the challenge coin, right?
Yeah, definitely. Angelo is going to have to definitely share the backstory on that.
I need Ricky from DC3 to share it. He does it so well. I can't do him justice, I have to say.
Yeah, Ricky is the one who gave me or presented me with my challenge coin. The history of the challenge coin.
I know we're not going to do it as well as Ricky does it, but...
No, definitely not going to, I don't have the razzmatazz that a Ricky Baldino has, because he's, when he presented us with our coins, it was, he had a full story and he was very animated about it. I truly appreciate his enthusiasm for this idea that we've got. But the true origins of challenge coins, they have a military background, right? We kind of get that custom from them. But according to a little bit of research that I've done, it was really popularized in World War I.
Yeah, I read the same thing. So wasn't it some sort of sergeant or commander? He gave those to his troops so that if they were caught behind enemy lines, they could prove who they were, right?
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
We'll just say that to keep it short and sweet, every battalion would have their own branded challenge coins, right? And if you bellied up to a bar somewhere and you wanted to prove that you were part of battalion 12345, you can slap your challenge coin down on the bar and prove who you were.
And so, the other person's supposed to carry it, right? And if you don't carry it, you owe them a drink.
Yep.
And so
that's how it works. But I don't know that our Bob's drivers are going to be necessarily belling up to the bar when they're out on the road. But if we see one and they've got their challenge coin and we don't, we can probably buy them a cup of coffee.
I was going to say
maybe a soda.
Coffee, a soda, something like that, a water, that all works. It got really popular with military, and then it spread to like police and fire, and corporations use it. So I'm real curious to see, now that everybody has a challenge coin, who's going to challenge who?
Oh man, I'm going to be in deep trouble.
This might get expensive. All right, I got to make sure and keep some dollars on me, so if I don't have my coin, I can buy everybody a coffee.
Would it be considered cheating if I got the challenge coin tattooed on my body? Would that still count?
Hey,
Because I've got a little bit of room somewhere
there's no
on my
rules.
shoulder.
No rules. You make up the rules. I was just
There you
gonna.
go. Challenge coin tattoos.
So if you're gonna do that, I can't commit to that. I'll make a color printout of it and throw it in my wallet. This way, I don't actually.
Oh, that's such a see. That's why I'm going to have a laminated piece of paper. My challenge. It'll be my challenge slip.
Ooh, make a sticker and put it on the back of your ID. Right?
Yep. I'm gonna. Oh man, you're so good at skirting the rules.
There's no rules. But anyhow, this all came about because it's Driver Appreciation Week, and that was one of the things that went out this week.
Yeah, Driver Appreciation Week was introduced by the ATA in 1998 as a way for that association to kind of put the spotlight on truck drivers.
Yeah, the backbone of America. ATA is American Trucking Association, by the way. For those of you who haven't heard it.
I'm pretty sure most of the people listening to this podcast are going to be privy to what the ATA is and what they do. But the origins of Driver Appreciation Week is just that. It's a way for us to appreciate a driver. Anytime you go to the store, anywhere you go, everything that you touch got there by a truck. At one point in time, everything you purchase from any store has been inside of a truck.
Yeah.
And it's been transported by a driver.
Arguably one of the harder jobs out there.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough gig. And for there to be an entire week dedicated just to show the appreciation for them, it's great to see. Awesome to see the amount of participation that we are getting from, vendors. We've had a lot of support from, our truck stop fueling partners.
Yeah, that's great. They run that like specials for the whole month.
They do a great job of running special deals for our drivers all the time. Actually, for the entire month of September, they are running special promotions every week, and it ultimately culminates with last week being Driver Appreciation Week. The deals that they were handing out were pretty good.
I have to say one of my favorite things during Driver Appreciation Week is, again, I had roughly 20 years in the seat, but driving cross country and stopping at all these different places. I mean, a lot of these truck stops put on full-on barbecues for the drivers. I've randomly stopped to get fuel, and they're cooking fresh food, and they've got bands playing. I mean, it is a big deal, and I'm so glad to see how much traction it's gained over the years. And as a company, what we do for our drivers, too, because we don't slouch. We make sure that during the week, Monday through Friday, there's always something going on for them. So it could be as simple as one day bringing in donuts, but we do full-on meals. We talked about these challenge coins, something that most drivers love. I don't think I got one yet. One of the Bob's back scratchers. That's a good gig. Those things are, get those hard-to-reach spots while you're driving. But
yeah.
We joke about it, but there's an absolute ton of stuff that we're doing during the week.
Yeah, but it doesn't only stop for us internally here at Bob's at Driver Appreciation Week. Like you said, we do a lot of cool stuff week of, right? We've partnered with our vendors at some of our DCs to have food catered in. We gave away those amazing back scratchers, which is always a treat. But it doesn't just stop there. Right? Drivers Appreciation Week is fantastic. We internally at Bob's like to go above and beyond. So on top of the challenge coins, the T-shirts, the donuts, and the catered food and all that good stuff, we have specific events lined up at each one of our DCs, and those are going to be coming up pretty quickly here.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
The barbecue?
Literally flying from DC to DC to have different barbecue.
Well, I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
Last
year we went to all of the DCs together because last year was my first round of driver appreciation events, and it went great. But now I'm going to put you on the spot. Which DC had your favorite food?
Oh man, I don't know. If our vendors listen to this, I can't. They're all my favorite. They are all my favorite.
That's the same answer I would have given too. So. But, I mean, honestly, can you go wrong?
No. I'll tell you what, man, I would love to have these guys go head-to-head because out in California, we got Big J, right? And he is out there killing it every year, stepping up his game. showing up with a little bit of a bigger rig every year, and he's blasting the tunes out there. He likes the blues, so he makes it a whole event. And then out at Maryland, and now he's actually traveling up to Connecticut too. We got Beefalo Bob's. I mean, that guy comes out and he's smoking the meats all day. I mean, I almost can't handle myself. Like, these guys are out there smoking the meats for hours and hours, and I'm just sitting there drooling until it's time to eat. It's so good. So I can't pick a favorite, but they're both really good. Those are
we can have.
Those are good guys. Their food is outstanding. Man, you can go back for seconds and thirds. All right, now I'm hungry.
And sometimes fourths.
I won't admit it. Maybe go back for fourths. I don't know.
Maybe next year we can have them both meet in the middle. They can go to DC3 for one ultimate driver event, and they can have themselves a
barbecue smoke-off or something.
Barbecue smoke-off.
That'd be the day. But
if that ever happens, I'm sure they got 2 judges right here.
That's right. And I'm sure we got a bunch more that would volunteer. It doesn't just end with a phenomenal barbecue. I love that, we bring all the drivers in together and we get all the support from our DCs, typically our DC directors and all the management joins us and our HR partners and our LP partners, et cetera, et cetera. And then we do an absolute awesome giveaway. Our raffles are the best, aren't they?
Our raffles are pretty spectacular. We give away stuff from days off to last year. We had a very interesting prize. One of the raffle prizes was a meat box.
Hey, the meat box is back.
It's funny to joke about the meat box, but the assortment of bacon, sausage.
Yeah, this is that.
What else was in there? Just a bunch.
Newski's. I think it's 3 different bacons, and there's brats in there, and all kinds of stuff. It's funny. Everybody joked about, I'm not going to put my raffle ticket in the meat box, and then when they opened it up, they're like, "Holy cow, this thing is packed!"
If I was allowed to join a raffle, I think all of my tickets would have gone into that. Everybody jokes, "Oh, meat box. What's in the meat box?" Well, it's an assortment of meats,
and
but
it's
a lot more
too.
than
they do like the
really
smoked
good
pork. See here, all this talk about food. I am starving right now. I didn't have lunch yet.
Luckily for me, I have lunch right after this recording. So
yeah, and then beyond that, I've seen the furniture giveaways and flat screen TVs, and we did coolers and duffel bags. Man, the list just keeps going on and on.
Yeah,
it's a legit raffle.
Our vendors do a great job of
the vendors provide something.
Products for our drivers as well.
We get 1 or 2 items from the vendors, and we provide basically all the rest, and great partnerships with our vendors and obviously our management team. They realize how important this event is, and so they do everything they can to make it a success. And obviously, we're taking the time and expense to get out to all the locations and get some FaceTime with everybody. It's nice being in that environment where you can just hang out a little bit, shake hands, and enjoy some good food and music, and give some stuff away, and really celebrate the drivers.
Yeah, it is definitely my favorite time of the year, because it's the only time of the year where I get to go out and truly just hang out with the drivers, right? And have a little bit of fun, a little bit of downtime with the guys, get a lot of food, a little bit of downtime.
Definitely.
And do some raffles, do some giveaways to show our appreciation. But we do one more thing that we give away that is pretty important in the safety department. Anyways,
I think I'm biased, right? Because I'm in that department, but I think that was the, highlight of last year's driver appreciation barbecues. I'm biased.
It was for me. I know I truly appreciated it, and I definitely had a lot of fun coming up with our awards and printing certificates for some of our more unique categories that we have.
So what we're talking about is the Safeties Awards. Am I right? Last year, 2024, was the first time we did this. And the interesting part was it was kind of presented like this. I was talking to the group of drivers, and I was very serious. And I said, safety is a very serious thing. And it is. But, we'd like to recognize some people for their participation. And everybody got real quiet, and it was a serious thing. And then we started. And
then it got a lot less serious.
Yeah. So we had, for example, some of our mechanics received the Greasy Hands Award, right? They've always got the greasy hands. Doesn't stop them from eating the barbecue and licking their fingers. I do the same. But, or we had great hair award, and obviously that went to somebody that was bald just like me. We have a good time with it. It's a lot of fun. Everybody gets a kick out of it. So our drivers will just have to see who wins what this year. And we've got some interesting categories. Can't give it away yet. Don't want to spoil it.
We are not we're not giving away any information yet because I don't want anybody showing up thinking that they've already got something in the bag. We're going to keep them guessing until the time comes.
Guaranteed to give them a laugh, right?
Hey, that's what we're shooting for, right?
Or they're just going to laugh at us either way. We're getting a laugh.
As long as I can make somebody smile, I'm good.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what I got to do.
This is part of the good time that is the driver appreciation barbecue dinner.
Yeah, it's all in good fun and poking fun at ourselves for the most part, but having a good time with our drivers. And like I said, if we can get a chuckle out of them, I did my part for that day.
This group is out there day in, day out, pounding the pavement. They're out there doing the hard work, excelling at all the challenges they're facing and dealing with extreme situations all the time. There's weather, there's bad drivers, there's traffic, there's the list goes on and on. They're doing a bang up job, and this is the time to recognize them, right? We always recognize our drivers, and we always do special things here and there for them, but this is really the coup de grace, the big event, and just a small way to say thank you.
Yeah, a lot of work goes into planning these events, coordinating the food, getting raffle prizes, putting together safeties awards, but it's all worth it.
Hey, quiz, how many E's in safeties?
3. I know that because I just made 4.
I was just going to bust you.
No.
It's not 3, it's 4.
Full disclosure, I have not printed the stickers for this year's Safeties Awards yet, so it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 5.
You're cheating now. Yeah, we do get a lot of help, though. Like I said, our HR staff, our LP staff, our DC management and directors, they all pitch in. So it's great to see everybody there.
And we're all there for one common goal, to show our appreciation for the drivers.
That's right.
And even though this podcast is going to release after the official National Driver Appreciation Week, which runs from September 14th through the 20th, this podcast is going to be released after that. What I can give everybody the heads up about our DC-specific driver event. So DC2 is going to be first up. We've got a barbecue scheduled there September 29th.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you and I will be at DC1 for their barbecue October 6th. So I'm very much looking forward to going to that event, specifically because I did not get to go to the driver event last year.
Yeah, we all kind of split up there. Yeah, that's a fun time.
And then we've got DC3, October 13th. That's going to be a blast because it's our local DC. So we'll definitely be at that one.
This will be the heavy week.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of barbecue this week because 2 days after that, on October 15th, we'll be at DC5 with Big J. And I will definitely be going up for a 3rd plate, maybe even a 4th. Don't judge me.
That sounds like a lot of barbecue in 1 week, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually practicing now, which simply just means I'm overeating.
Yeah, well, you got to get your
else.
reps in. There'd be nothing worse than getting hurt in California on a work trip.
This is a long game, and it's all about consistency.
Hey, training for specific events is something that humans have done for a very, very long time.
Yeah, competitive eating, it's a thing. No, but so happy to be going out for these events this year. Looking forward to it, and as you are, and all the hard work these drivers do, I hope that the hard work that I do, and on behalf of Alonzo, that translates into a little bit of an easier job for you. We're out there to try to make your job a little bit easier and safer and cohesive, and everything we do is strictly driver focused. That's our main goal. It really is.
Yeah. And, just to echo that sentiment, I am extra appreciative of drivers because I've been surrounded by them most of my life. And I learned very early on that a over-the-road or any kind of driving career just wasn't in the cards for me. So as a special thank you to all of our drivers out there. I'm going to announce a quick contest for everybody that listens to the show.
Ooh,
As you know,
you're a nice guy.
well, I love giving stuff away. So for the first driver from each DC that sends me a text message letting me know that they listened to our Driver Appreciation Week episode, they're going to get a special gift from me. I'm not going to say what it is, but first driver from each DC to send me a text message to my work cell phone number that they get anytime I send out a Samsara message to the fleet. My phone number is always at the bottom. So first driver from each DC to send me a text message letting me know that they listen to this week's show is going to get a gift from me.
Man, so 5 days of events at the DCs, then this huge barbecue. Now they're getting a special gift from you, too.
Yeah, and it's going to be a good one.
You are a good guy. Hey, can I text you?
No, you cannot. You are not going to participate in this.
All right.
In this giveaway.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's awesome. Man, this year is going to be great. Can't wait to see everybody.
It's going to be fun. Can't wait to get out there. But till we do, keep it safe, everybody.
We'll see you soon.